First Dipset breakup. Now every day I wake up, somebody got something to say. Jim Jones on Justin Laboy's podcast, respectfully, talking about the Mase and CAMRON relationship and how he doesn't believe. Well, we're going to get to it. Hold it down as we do. Let's go.
You've seen this before it happens, what you tell, like everything.
Mm-hmm. It started with Mase. He didn't do the right thing.
That's the one question.
What did he do, Jim?
I wanted to ask you. I'm a little bit too young to understand. Like I just was able to be like a teen.
I watched Mase shit on Cam and everybody around him.
Really?
Wow.
A bitch like all the time. You heard? Like I was there.
Okay, now are we talking roasting? Cause you know how New York, Harlem, like all them niggas, like Harlem niggas know how to roast niggas. So are we talking that? Or are we talking like really downplaying a nigga? Like what are we talking about? Like I need to know examples. Before like we get in, I don't know if he's gonna ask it, but I need to know examples. Like what are we talking about? Hopefully he gives an example. We'll see.
The whole time, but I was Cam's man. You heard? Cam and Mase were so-called best friends, grew up together, and R.I.P. Huddy. Like I was there for everything. That's one thing that people can't never say is that I wasn't there for every single thing.
What was your problem with Mase? Like how did that all happen? Because that was Cam, man, like you said.
Cam enemies were my enemies. Mm-hmm. Okay. Anybody Cam didn't like, I didn't like.
Okay.
And I already see how he was handling Cam, so I definitely didn't like him. You dig? And then I seen how much love Cam had for him and how Cam was jumping out the window for him, which a friend should and shit like that. Like, being overprotective, making sure nothing happened. Like, he was trying his best to make sure that Mase stayed as safe as possible, but Mase had got that money and lost his motherfucking mind as he's supposed to, man. You grew up in a kid.
Again, I wish I knew the year. Like what year are we talking about? We talking after Harlem World? Well, we probably have to be talking about. We talking after Harlem World? We talking when he quit rap altogether because he said he went crazy. In my brain, he's talking about when Mase left Bad Boy and quit rap altogether and became a pastor. That's what I'm thinking he's probably alluded to. I could be wrong. But what are we talking, like what exactly, like I wish we know, I wish he would ask specifics, like a timeline, so I can get more of an idea. But yeah, that's interesting. I mean, Jim Jones saying he was holding down Cam. He ain't like how Mase was dissing Cam or treating Cam. I respect that. Again, I wish I knew like exactly what he's talking about, but I do respect that. But let's see what else he got to say.
That doesn't have what most of us had. He was probably more or less fortunate than most of us. Didn't have the sneakers, didn't have all that shit coming up. So him having the first bit of success out of all of us and really get into a bag, he just went crazy like most people do. Like I had my times where I went crazy with that bag. It just be too much. Yeah. You dig? But the people I loved, I still love them today. You know what I mean? The people that I considered to be the ones that's gonna help me in this journey, I still love them today, and we still have great relationships like that. It ain't got nothing to do with Cam and them, that we all have our own group of people that help us along with this journey and like that.
So now that you see Cam and Mase together having their own show, how did it make you feel when you seen them come together after
I seen crazy happen. I know brothers that shot brothers and like that. So for friends to get back after a world of whatever they went through, it's not surprising to me like that. But I see they don't talk about the days of being shit on, you heard? They don't talk about the things.
I mean, why would they talk about that though? Like if they patch things up and they're cool now, like I'm glad, like I remember, how long ago was that? I think that was around the same time, like 2018, 2019, when Cam was dissing Mase was dissing Cam. Like I didn't like that because it's like, man, I don't want to see y'all. We're talking about stuff from 20, 25, 30 years ago. Like we need to patch that up, bro. Respectfully. But yeah, like I don't know what exactly Jim Jones is talking. Maybe they haven't talked to him. Maybe Jim Jones needs some resolutions and some clarity in regards to things. But Mase and Cam patch things up and they're cool and they're good. Like I don't know why you would be. I mean, we're too old. I mean, y'all got grays in your beards, like y'all using Beijing and stuff. Respectfully, like I think at this point y'all a little bit too old to be still holding grudges, or at least I'm gonna say Jim if he's like he didn't see Mase and Cam like the closure that he feels like should happen there, or discuss what was going on. I mean, partly it's not on you. That's on Cam. If Cam's cool, like I think it should all be good. But again, we don't know the specifics of what was going on. But yeah, like I was glad to see Mase and Cam together. Like they had to have a discussion and probably long talks about what happened. I don't think that need to be on camera though.
Of that separated and shit like that. So it's funny. But kudos to them, man. They got a dope show. Who am I to hate on what they got going on? And I hope they make $1 trillion.
What's the craziest shit you seen Mase do to Cam that was just like, yo,
okay, thank you.
I can't believe these niggas could even get back cool.
Okay, thank you. One of the reasons okay. Thank you, because I'm like, shout out to Justin Laboy. Like I ain't trying to talk down on him, but usually he's not the greatest of interviewers, respectfully. But thank you for like actually getting to a question here. Like,
there's some shit like that.
I won't say nothing crazy, but I say some funny that I seen happen. I seen Mase fire his brother, kick him out the limo in the middle of the highway like that. You heard
what?
His old brother. That nigga's vicious. But
wait. Say that again. He did what?
In the middle of the highway that I seen happen. I seen Mase fire his brother, kick him out the limo in the middle of the highway like that. You heard his old brother. That nigga's vicious. But
that nigga fought his own brother in the middle of the highway in a limo and kicked him out the limo? Is that what you're saying? Nah, that's wild.
He coming back off the road for I think a bunch of tours and shit like that. Get off the plane. And Mase got the brand new Mercedes drop burgundy, pull up to the airport. Skirt, the car dealer bring that outside the airport, 2-door drink, brand new stickers on that bitch. That nigga going crazy, right? Joking like that with Cam and shit. That nigga jumped in the by himself with skirt off. I said,
what?
I said, yeah, this nigga is a different type of animal. This nigga don't care about nothing. Word up.
Nah, that's crazy. He got the nice little joint and dipped on y'all and just straight up left. That's crazy. Okay. See, now that paints more of a picture like, okay, especially if Jim Jones talking about they ain't have nothing and he kind of stunting on it. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense for you to kind of feel away about that. I mean, you probably learned that from Diddy. Diddy, you probably learned that from Puff. He probably did that all the time. Okay, so I feel like Jim Jones didn't go too crazy. Like he was trying to keep it respectful. So, I gotta see what Cam said specifically, because all I'm seeing online is Cam disses Jim Jones, and I'm like, why? So to me, he didn't go too crazy, but at the same time, you talking about Cam's man's and Mason and his coworker and his co-host, you kind of make the podcast look a certain way. We're saying, Mase used to ish on Cam all the time, and now they best of friends. You kind of make Cam look like a simp in a way. So I can see why Cam would feel away, even though I feel like Jim Jones wasn't really trying to go crazy. But see, this is what happens when you give niggas podcasts. This is what happens. Things are gonna get exposed. Like this is why it's a gift and a curse. But I don't feel like Jim Jones went too crazy. But maybe that's just me. And again, this is only a 4-minute clip, so maybe throughout the interview he went crazier. But I don't feel like in this clip he went too wild. But who knows? But we'll see. I gotta see what Cam says. But let me know how you feel about this particular part right here. Do you feel like Jim Jones should have just kept his mouth shut about the relationship? Did he maybe not expose enough? Did he expose too much? Do you think he was cool? Like, again, I think he was fine. I don't think it was too crazy, but That's just me. But like, comment, subscribe, share all the things of the things. Hold it down is what we do. Man.